What's going on, y'all? It's Lodge Locks. Today we got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, we got the NBA player props for the Saturday, May 24th NBA slate. We got OKC Thunder versus Minnesota Timberwolves. Game 3 should be a pretty solid one. The first two games were alright. First game was a blowout. Second game, they kind of pulled away at the end. But it is over there back in Minnesota, so hopefully they do win this one and just keep it a closer game at least compared to the first two. Again, they need it. If they lose, they go down 3-0, which is likely means their season's over. So, pretty important game right here. I believe these guys should go crazy. Going to be giving you guys a player from each side of the ball. So before we get those, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It would really help me out. Literally takes 1 second down below. And again, it would just go a long way with the channel and content and everything going on. So I know I didn't upload a video yesterday for that Knicks and Pacers game. I didn't really know how it's going to play out. Again, 2-0 lead right there as well. Both series are 2-0 currently. And we give you guys that free little play in the Discord. But unfortunately, Miles Turner, he just flopped. He ran cardio for 17 minutes or however minutes he played in the first half, which we literally had him at. And then all of a sudden, he wanted to explode in the fourth quarter, I believe it was, and just scored 13 points out of his 16, I believe he ended up with in 1 quarter alone. So again, it kind of just unfortunate right there. And then our other player, it was a minus 500 play on the Goblin for Josh Hart's rebounds, 6.5 or 7.5 or something, and that one just didn't smack out either. So kind of just got unfortunate right there. But sports betting named the game. Gonna have those wins, gonna have those losses. We had a hit literally 2 videos ago, and then that week before we got a nice little 4-0 run. For 4 straight videos. I think it was a 9-0 run on the prop. So hopefully we can bounce back in today's video, get another nice little run going, and I believe the props on this one should be pretty solid. So with that being said, we're gonna go hop right into them. Player of the day, we're gonna be looking at Naz Reid over his points line at 11.5. Now this one's a little elevated right now. He hasn't even gone over in his last 6 games. Now I know you guys probably looking at this playing oh, why are you taking the over on him? His line was usually 9.5 whenever they're over there at OKC, and obviously he didn't even cover in both these ones. Now it got bumped up from 9.5 to 11.5. Even PrizePicks knows that at home this dude does a lot better. If we look at all of his last couple matchups, a lot of them were on the road at Golden State, OKC, at Lakers, and again so far at home he's pretty much done his thing. If we look at his last head-to-head history, despite these 2 first games of this series, throughout the regular season he went 4-4 against these guys, 19, 27, 22, and 22. I've been liking his minutes played as well, 28 minutes in both these ones. Again, a lot higher than what we saw in the Golden State series, and I'm definitely expecting them to utilize him a lot more. His shot attempts were up as well, 11 and 8. He just didn't really shoot good on the road. Obviously, 9% and 38% typically when he's been shooting. I don't even know his average on the season, 46%. So I believe this should be a little bounce back game though for him. Throughout this whole season, he hasn't gone on a 6-game stretch where he hasn't gone over this line, or he hasn't passed 6 games where he's gone under this line in 7 straight games. So again, I definitely feel like he's due for a good one right here, and he did his thing in the regular season against these guys. This is a very important game, so him cut off the bench in their home stadium, home crowd advantage, and all that good stuff, minus the pressure that they had to play in OKC. I definitely feel like he should be able to knock down those shots, and as long as he puts up 10 for us, which he's been averaging in the last 2 games, obviously, like I just mentioned, he just had a poor shooting percentage because the defense, the stadium, everything over there, it was just a lot harder compared to what he's going to be seeing now. So if you're taking that much volume at 10 shots a game and your line's only at 11.5 that you need to cover, I'm going to take that value every day of the week. If we look at OKC defensively against opposing power forwards and centers, which he does play, they get about 22 and 16 game, which is pretty solid. But again, that resume can't get any better than that. He's been playing his minutes, but just the conditions that he saw the last 2 ones, definitely a lot harder. But I feel like this one should be a good bounce back game for him. So Naz Reid is going to be our play of the day. On PrizePicks, it's currently at 11. Got the push right there, so going to be rock with the play at 11. Right there, so even better in our favor than 11.5. As long as he gets 12 points, it should have a good, or it will hit, but I believe he should have a good chance of hitting 12 points. And with the other player, second player on the other side of the ball, we're going to get Alex Caruso over this Goblin line at 7.5 points and rebounds. I feel like this one should be a freebie. Last 10 games he's covered 90% of the time. 9 out of 10 so far in this series. He's been seeing decent minutes. Saw a total of 21 and 24 minutes. Pretty much identical to what he's been seeing in the last 10. So again, nothing to worry about right there. His shot attempts 4 and 7. And his rebound chances have actually been higher than a lot of the previous games, like Denver Nuggets and Memphis Grizzlies, the first two games that they had of their series, or first two teams that they had to play in their series. But 9 rebound chances, 6 rebound chances on top of where the shot attempts 4 and 7, and you only need a total of 8. Again, I feel like we're gonna take that value every single day of the week. His last 7 games alone, he's had no struggle or no problem covering this line. So again, I definitely expect him to do his thing. And if he plays his average minutes of like 22 plus a game, again, I feel like 8 points and rebounds should definitely be an easy one for Alex Caruso. And they've actually been utilizing him a good amount just for his defense, but offensively, they've been leaving him open. He's just been having easier matchups as they're sticking their better players on Shea and Jalen Williams and all those guys. So again, it definitely leaves the opening for Alex Caruso, especially coming off of that secondary group off the bench. And defensively, against opposing shooting guards, they're ranked 9th in points allowed, around 26 a game, and 13th in rebounds allowed, around 7.6 a game. So again, the value right there is pretty solid in general. And his resume is actually very solid against these guys. His last 6 head-to-heads, he's covered this on every single time. 2 out of 2 so far this season. And then what they saw in the regular season, he covered this line every single game as well. And I believe he played a little more minutes at the beginning of the season, but this was when he was on the Chicago team, obviously. But so far in OKC, he's had damn near 24 minutes in every single head-to-head from regular season to now, 18, 9, 12, and 11. So his original line was 11.5, I believe. Just took the value at 7.5 because obviously there was some games, 2 games he gone under, and like the last 10 would have been just super tight right there. So 7.5, I feel like it's pretty confident in that one. He's been consistent on covering it and getting it to at least 10, so like the value on this one. And then Alex Caruso, in his last 10 games on the road, he's been averaging 14 points and rebounds, which we'd love to see right there. Definitely been a go-to guy on the road, just a little pest that's not afraid of the opposing crowd. Again, averaging the same amount of minutes. Shot attempts actually have been up on the road at 7.4, and then his rebound chances have also been up at 9. So again, this dude on the road, he's definitely been a huge valuable player coming off the bench, and if they want to make this lead 3-0, I'm expecting a pretty solid game out of Caruso right here. So again, should be a good one right here. Alex Caruso is going to be our last and final player. I believe this is like a minus 300 play on other sports books. So again, they believe they should have a good chance of hitting as well. So Caruso over this points and rebounds line. Where is it at? There's a lot of Alex's, huh? Okay, we'll just put Alex Caruso. Points and rebounds at 7.5. And that is our last and final player that we give you guys for this Saturday, May 24th NBA slate. Again, one game, Timberwolves versus OKC. Player of the day, Naz Reid, 11 points. If you guys didn't take anything from the videos, I'd always recommend player of the days. In that case, we're rocking with Naz Reid. Our player of the days were pretty hot for the last couple weeks. Unfortunately, the last video we gave you guys, that one didn't hit. It was that Isaiah Hartenstein first half PRA. He literally missed a wide open shot and he got hooked by one. So just unfortunate right there. But hopefully we get bounced back with this player of the day. Pretty confident in this one. And then second player, Alex Caruso. This one should be a freebie. So oops, didn't mean to do that. But those are my 2 players, and that is pretty much all I got for you guys. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. Again, please drop a like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. It would really help out. But that is all I got for you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Again, hope you guys enjoyed it, and let's see you today.